Binge Pipe offers everything you need, including menu screens. Binge Pipe is a streaming service with all your favorites, such as the reboot of the classic game You Don't Know Jack and... Did we mention You Don't Know Jack? We're definitely real.
Before Binge Pipe, there was nothing for me. Now, I see everything. And it's too much. I know too much. Why are there so many?
Binge Pipe.
The following Binge Pipe programming is brought to you by Liquidirt. Liquidirt. Tastes like mud.
Hello, I'm Austin Creed. Don't miss my new show, Hat Chat, right here on Binge Pipe. I travel all around the world, meeting people with incredible stories and talking about hats. Here's a clip.
When we adopted a tiger, we knew life would never be the same.
A lot of folks, my family, her family, tried to talk us out of it, but we took one look at him and said, he's coming home with us.
Right. And would you mind telling me a bit about the hat?
What hat?
Over there, next to the tiger.
Oh, that's just an old straw hat. I think it was my grandfather's.
Looks like a boater hat.
I guess.
Remarkable.
Binge Pipe regrettably informs you that we've brought back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, working hard to be the new opiate for the masses.
Hi there, I'm Cookie Masterson. I'm famous for hosting this game and for getting beaten up by a baby chimpanzee in an IKEA parking lot. We got a full boat. Here's hoping we don't sink. And welcome to all of you in the audience who couldn't be bothered to buy the game. I'm adding an audience bonus just for you. The better the audience does on a question, the less bonus money goes to the players. But if the audience screws it up, there's going to be a lot of cash on the line for that right answer. And the adventure begins.
Time for question one.
Let's start with, don't talk to me before I've had my sandwich. If cows worked like coffee beans, then which Arby's sandwich would have the most caffeine? Light roast beef, medium roast beef, dark roast beef, or French roast beef? And how do we do? Insert banana peel sound effect. You know what? Nobody got it. Let's just cut to the chase. The darker the bean, the less caffeine. And the more beef in my coffee, the better. Beefy.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Let's try 2-2 for now. Your roommate, who is a ballerina, says she's late and has to jeter the hell out of here. How does she leave the apartment? Leaps with one leg leading, breaking the door and your rental agreement. Rotates on one leg, spinning until she drills through the floor. Rapidly taps the floor with one foot, summoning mice to carry her. Or lifted by her partner, who isn't paying rent, but acts like he owns the place. Let's see who got it. Yep, that sure sounds like a jeté to me. Why they don't just call it a one-leg leading leap beats me. And how'd the audience fare? So, not the smartest group then. That means the right answer's worth a little extra. Don't spend it all in one place.
Why don't we do it with Creed?
I call this one Call Bree by Your Name. And yes, it is time for a Dis or Dat. I'm gonna list off 7 things, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's something true about actor Timothée Chalamet, something true about the cheese Camembert, or both. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Timothée Chalamet, Camembert, or both. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Ready? Let's go. Born in France. Appears in Lady Bird. Has white skin. Not vegan. Fat content is 45%. Created by a woman. Smooth and supple. Most of you skated by on that one, but player 6, you couldn't have done much worse.
Binge Pipe customer retention protocol has been activated.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Consider yourselves nurtured, consumers.
This one's called Alcohol of Fame. Bad news if you're hoping to make bourbon out of Keith Urban, because unlike Keith Urban, bourbon has to be made in the USA, less than 50 years old, completely corn-free, or kept far away from Nicole Kidman. Okay, who chose what? There's no age limit on bourbon or pure country sex appeal. Bourbon must be at least 51% corn, so this answer is 100% baloney. According to U.S. federal regulations, whiskey must be made in the United States to be classified as bourbon. Keith Urban was born in New Zealand. A lot of American country stars have foreign origins. Yeah, Shania Twain is from Canada, and Tim McGraw was chiseled out of Grecian marble. How about this one? 1 + 1 = shoe. Which shoe brand's logo closely resembles the square root symbol? Nike, Adidas, Converse, or... Look sharp. Player 6 just dropped a screw on you guys. You don't mind reading the fine print, right? Let's see how that shook out. You did a bad job. The V in the Vans logo looks very similar to the square root symbol. But here's something that'll really blow your mind. The O in the Reebok logo looks like a 0. Excellent screwing, player 6. Here's your extra cash. That's it for round 1. Where's that beautiful scoreboard?
These players are currently tied for the lead. And down here, these players are making everyone feel bad. When the going gets tough, the tough gets more screws.
Round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using them. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
I am feeling joy.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here we have Portugal, the man, the band, a plan, a canal, Panama. If the oddly named band Portugal, the man, went on tour in Portugal, the country, what larger region would they also be visiting? Lisbon, the capital, the United Kingdom, the empire, South America, the continent, or Iberia, the peninsula? Okay, what'd you pick?
Swing and a miss.
Portugal is located on the Iberian Peninsula, along with Spain and Andorra. It's not surrounded by water on all sides because no Portugal, the man, is an island.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Here's one for you. Music you can laugh to. If someone put a fermata on their laughter, what would it sound like? Ha! Brace yourself. Okay, Playwright just screwed everyone. You guys remember your password, right? Hope you like what you picked. Really? A fermata is when you hold the same note for longer than you normally would. It's challenging, but luckily, as a classically trained performer, I'm able to pull laughter from deep down in my... Well, you get the idea. Nicely screwed, Playwright. Enjoy your cash.
Hey, question.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question that lifts Cookie up or a question that hurts Cookie's feelings? Use your device to select your preference. Here are the votes. You have engaged with the process.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Here's one I like to call a question that lifts me up. If I, Cookie Masterson, were ambrosia salad, what could you say to me? Cookie, you're hot. Cookie, you're sweet. Cookie, you're well done. Or Cookie, you're crisp. Well. Yeah, Player 6 just screwed everybody. Didn't you say you wanted to change your name? What'd you guys pick? Ambrosia salad is a mushy fruit salad with marshmallows and whipped cream. And by the way, thank you. Nice screw job, Player 6. This is your cash now. Oh, and it looks like we've got some name changes. Yeah, I love that screw. Try this on for size. The 100-acre purge. The animals of the 100-acre wood turn feral and adopt the diets of their real-world counterparts. Which grisly scenario is most likely? Pooh mauls owl, Tigger feasts on piglet, Kanga consumes Roo, or owl disembowels Eeyore? So what'd you pick? Donkeys are a little too big to be brought down by an owl. Plus, hasn't Eeyore suffered enough? Most bears are omnivores and eat anything, but not many are fast enough to get their claws on a bird. Not that that know-it-all doesn't have it coming. As dedicated carnivores, tigers are only too happy to chow down on pig. Even ones in little striped jumpsuits that clearly suffer from chronic anxiety.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Introducing. Sometimes I like to pretend to be a little cowboy made out of human bones. Howdy, partner. I'm a human bone cowboy. I'm looking for some stirrups, but I'm unfamiliar with this here human skeleton. Can you direct me to the stirrup bone? It's up there in that there ear. I reckon it's in the hands. Now, looky here. It's in the heel, or so far as I know, it's at the base of the spine. I love this part. Good effort. Good effort. The stirrup bone, stirrup bone is the smallest bone in the body. It relays sound vibrations from the middle ear to the inner ear. Yeah, usually when I play that character, it's a foreplay thing, but you know, it's kind of fun to do it at work too. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Pack mentality. Figure out who belongs in these packs. Good luck. Mr. Tickle wins! Well done, Player One. You are the winner. But don't let that define you because, in the end,
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hey, I'm Alice. I'm a writer.
You've tried other menu screens.
It's 90 degrees. What happened to the air conditioning?
Budget cuts.
What happened to the ice in the freezer?
Broken ice maker.
Breathe it in.
Interesting.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the government, where we are always watching everything you do. Then we put it all in a document and print it out for the president. Can you believe the president still wants printed documents? We usually use it for good, but we also use it to play espionage. Oh, and guess what? We're now collecting live data from the audience. We'll be asking questions specifically about them if we collect enough data. Otherwise, we'll use what we already have. Let's go! Okay, who's first?
Breathe it in.
Ooh, this is gonna be good. What percentage of women own pairs of shoes they love but don't wear because they are uncomfortable? Give it your best guess. You get more points the closer you come to the actual percentage. And if you're in the audience, play along by answering the question. We have an answer. 61%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? If you think the guess is off by 15% or more, you can get double points by picking much higher or much lower.
All right.
Believe it.
One of you
Believe
thinks it's higher. How did the audience answer? 65%. Ooh, just a few percentage points off. Well done. Who said higher? Ugh, I'm sorry. That answer was closer than 15%. Shouldn't have doubled down. Next up. Gotta admit, tastes way better than candy lettuce. What percentage of people purchased candy corn last Halloween? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Breathe it in.
Believe it.
All right.
Most of you are saying higher. And what did the audience say? 21%! Yeah, okay. That'll get you some points. Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. Okay, who's up next? This is why we keep our immortality serum under wraps, but... What percentage of people would choose immortality even if their friends and family would live normal lifespans? Anytime now. 50%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Breathe it in.
All right.
Most people People said lower. And what does your audience think? 43%! Yeah, not too shabby. You got it right. Smart guess. Here's your points. Who's next? I'm going to search for... What percentage of people can recite their social security numbers from memory? %. Everyone pick higher or lower. Breathe it in.
Breathe even.
All right.
Just one of you is saying higher. Let's see the audience answer. 63%. Nice, that'll help your score. Let's see who got it right. Well done, you get points. Next up. Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday. What percentage of people inside elevators usually attempt to close the door quickly on people racing to catch it instead of holding it open? %. Okay, higher or lower?
Secrets. All right.
Breathe it in. Hurry up. Right down the middle. And what did the audience say? 16%. Only 1% off. That's how you guess espionage. Who got it right? Ooh, points for you. Okay, who's up next?
Secrets.
We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people prefer to watch Family Guy over The Simpsons? You're almost out of time. 37%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
All right.
Foolish humans.
Breathe it in. Time's running out. Higher or lower? Looks like an even split. And what does your audience think? 30%. Wow, you were pretty close. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next? Typey, typey. What percentage of people have engaged in sexual activity with another person somewhere in a restaurant? %. Okay, higher or lower? Breathe it in.
Foolish humans.
Hurry up. people are saying lower. How did the audience answer? 4%! You get points, but barely. Who got it right? Here's some points. And what have we here? Great answer. Double points for saying much lower. Next up.
Hi, Dad!
Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people never ever wear shorts in public? Everyone else, higher or lower?
Breathe it in.
All right.
Foolish humans.
What do you think? Higher or lower? People are thinking it's lower. And what does your audience think? 8%! You were pretty close. Nice. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Uh-oh, final round time. Everyone in the audience has been scanned so we can know how they would answer this question. Which dead person from history would people most like to meet? Now let's see the answers. But only the top 3 answers will get you points. Ready, go! If you're in the audience, pick the one you agree with most. You can totally determine the answer. Don't forget, you can pick 3 answers. Let's see what answers you chose. Now let's take a look at the results. Who's that special someone?
All right.
Easy even. Hi, Dad!
Breathe it in.
Congratulations! You've won a game that should probably be illegal. I'm so proud of you.
Welcome to Trivia Night, a perfect storm of unholy truths. But there's trivia, games of skill, and lots of unnecessary violence. It's fun. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game... Fine, let's just skip it then. See if I care. Okay now, first question. The zygomaticus major is the muscle found in which part of the body? Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience, too. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, come with me. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to put your poison in. And it's your turn now. Pick a chalice to drink from. I'm pretty excited to show off my chalice collection. Yummy, yummy. Now let's see what everyone drank. So, this is awkward. See, I wasn't joking when I said I'd kill you. I just totally killed you. But keep playing, and I promise you can still win. Death is not the end. Here's everybody's scores. It's a good way to compare yourself to others and maybe start to feel bad about yourself. And before I forget, let's check in with that audience. Ooh, ouch. Not a great start for the audience. I've got more questions for you. Purely hypothetical. If I wanted to dissolve a body, what should I submerge it in? Time's running out. Who said this? The rest of you who are still alive, prepare for your punishment. Welcome back to the killing floor. Woo, woo, woo. Math alert. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you do the worst, you die. Let's kick some math. Keep shining, you beautiful diamonds. You're approaching the math finish line. This was inevitable. I hope you haunt an elementary school so maybe you can learn something. Let's see how the scores look now. Here's another one. Because it's not a virus, which of these ailments is the only one that can be treated with an antibiotic? Time's running out. Who said this? I want to show you something. Nothing brings out the best in people like a big pile of cash. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Don't be shy. Talk it out. Okay, who did what? Perfect. You all got greedy, you all got dead. Down to just one player, but, it's a little early to just go to the final round. I mean, seriously, we just started. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I'll power up the final round and open the escape door. Alright, next question. David Mitchell and Robert Webb are the stars in which British sitcom? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this one. Let's go someplace fun. It's time for some wordplay. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I knew these magazine clippings would come in handy eventually. I will be really upset if you can't find at least a 7-letter word. Begin. By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time. Let's see what you could come up with. Brace yourself.
Terrible tragedy. I'd stay away from that old abandoned farmer's market if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. A macabre host kidnapped some folks and forced them to answer a bunch of trivia questions. 8 people died. Just how that old soothsayer predicted. I also hear there was an audience playing along. 100 people plus. Luckily, it did well enough to survive. Small blessing. Suppose they were just after some cheap thrills. Can't say I blame them. Tragic. Well, thanks for listening to an old man ramble. Doctor says if I stop talking, I'll die.
Hi, the party's downstairs. Come on in.